So Sony dropped the first look at the PlayStation 5 UI, and man, is it slick. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today's very exciting as we finally got our first look at the PlayStation 5 UI. And before I jump into it, if you're new to this channel and you want to see update on everything next generation, make sure to hit that subscribe button if you like what you see, as I'll be covering everything for the next generation and getting all the next gen consoles on day one. So Sony showed off the PS5's UI, didn't give us a full look at everything we're going to be able to do, but from what they showed, it just looks like a beautifully slick UI design, and I am very excited from the stuff that they showed off, and I'm very excited to finally going to be able to get my hands on this on November 12th. Now, if you remember earlier, there were leaks for the PS5 UI, the startup and selecting your profile and everything, and it looks like those leaks were actually valid and actually true, because it is exactly what those leaks showed off. It's exactly what they showed with the PlayStation button, and then your profiles popping up here and selecting this with the colors and the outline and all that kind of stuff. I actually really like these new colors and the way that this actually looks. I think it looks extremely slick. Now, they really focused on the new control center. It's what they're calling it here for the PlayStation 5 UI. Basically, when you're in a game, you're gonna have these cards that pop up, and you're gonna have all these options of things that you can go to and select and kind of help you through the game. So you're gonna have things like official news, you're gonna have screenshots, they're gonna show you what progress you've completed within a game, basically in different areas of the game, and you're going to actually be able to warp right to those areas of the game if you want to complete certain parts of it. So this card here basically allows you to get up to date on recent stories about the game or recent stuff going on in the PlayStation world. So if you're just playing a game, you want to stop, you want to see what else is going on in the world of PlayStation, you're going to be able to do that here. And then you're going to easily be able to access your screenshots, your screen captures, your video captures, all that kind of stuff for the game that you're playing. Now, as we scroll through these cards, these are called activities, and basically they're going to give you a breakdown of where you are in the game, what sections of the game you have completed, and how much time and how much percentage left you have until you complete those sections. Now, this section to me is pretty interesting. I mean, it's going to help gamers a lot if you're somebody who just doesn't want to go through kind of figuring everything out from A to B and you just want to jump from section to section. I mean, I think this will be useful for me personally when I've completed a game and I don't really want to go through everything again, and I just want to kind of get some extra trophies or finish things off at the end. But I think I would only use that once I've completely finished a game. I don't know, I'll have to see how it works. Questions I have are, how are third-party developers going to implement this into their game? Because they're using Sackboy as an example. As we know, it's a first-party game. Are they going to be utilizing this the exact same way as Sackboy? We'll have to wait and see until we get the PlayStation 5. So when he clicks on one of these cards for the mission, A Big Adventure, it tells you exactly what you've completed, what you still need to complete, and then kind of shows you where you have to go to do this. And it's cool. It tells you how much time you have left in order to complete all the objectives in this part of the game. So he goes ahead and he clicks resume, and it takes him right to that part of the game where he wants to complete that activity. Now, if you're having troubles completing something, they also have game help, which is kind of shows you what you need to do to complete those objectives. So if you're stuck in an area, I know a lot of people already do this by going on YouTube or doing something like that on their phone or whatever when they're playing a game. Now, I guess this will be integrated right into the game itself. And then it just like kind of continues to show you the multitasking of the PlayStation 5, because you're going to be able to put these hints in a picture-in-picture mode. You're going to be able to put them on top and as an overlay on the side of the screen, whatever works best for you. Now, this picture-in-picture mode and that kind of stuff I think is really cool. I think it's going to really enhance the gameplay experience going forward, and they show more about how that picture-in-picture mode is going to enhance your experience by joining parties and screen sharing. So this menu is basically if somebody invites you to a party, it's going to pop up. It's that notification that you get right now on the PS4, but the PS5 version. Now, for this UI showcase, this is one of the coolest things that I've seen, and I think it's a really awesome feature, and it's just going to really enhance the social aspect of gaming with your friends. Basically, when you're in a party, your friend can share their screen of the game that they're actually playing right at that time, and you can take that screen share, put it into a picture-in-picture mode, and have that kind of on the screen while you're playing a game as well. Now, you may be asking, well, why would you want to watch somebody else playing a game when you're playing a game? I don't know about you, but there's so many times you're just kind of hanging out on your console with your friends, just talking, kind of just casually playing, not really paying full attention depending on the type of game you're playing. Now you're going to have the ability to do that and further that experience by seeing the game that they're playing as well at the same time. And that got me really excited. I think that's a very, very cool feature for the PS5. They then go into just showing how you can jump between a game to the next. And basically, if you see that your friends are in a game, you can easily just join it. I mean, this isn't anything that new. You could also join games in the PS4 right away, but it's cool how fast it works and how seamless it seems to be working on the PS5. And that SSD is obviously going to be a big jump, and it's going to load a lot faster, and you're going to be able to jump between games game to games a lot faster. So they showed off screenshots here. They don't really show any Destruction All-Stars gameplay, but basically just taking a screenshot with your friends while in the game and then going and sharing that to like Twitter or Facebook or whatever systems are integrated into the PS5 that you'll be able to share your content with. And then they finally show off what the homepage is going to look like. Now this to me looks really slick and really nice. I like it a lot. It looks kind of similar to the way that the PS4 functions with the different blocks and just going left to right across them. But overall, the actual look and design of this thing I think is really, really nice. And I'm excited for how this is going to actually look on my TV. So they go and they show you some of the tabs that you're going to see, more information about the game you're playing, trophies, stuff like that, as well as a tab that they are going to be testing. They said it may not be available at launch for everybody, but it's the Explore tab. But yeah, basically it's just the tab where you stay up to date on everything PlayStation user related, games that you're following, creator content, stuff like that. And they said it's going to be tested in the US at launch, so it may not be available for everybody on day one. And then finally, they end off the video by showing off the PlayStation Store. And it makes a lot of sense that they're showing this today because yesterday they did that update to the web and mobile versions of the PlayStation Store. And it was obviously because they're getting ready for the PS5. And now we're seeing kind of what they're preparing for with those updates. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Then they ended off by hitting the PlayStation button, which pulls up your control center, and then sharing that screenshot that they took with the PS5. You're going to be able to edit it and share it on Twitter, Facebook, stuff like that. And just to mention this is also really cool as well. So as we know, the PS5 DualSense controller has a mic built into the controller itself. So if you want to send a screenshot to your friends on PlayStation, or you want to send a screenshot to a party, or you want to post it on social media, you're going to be able to write a message with that post, and you're going to be able to use the PlayStation 5 DualSense mic to use voice dictation to write that message. I don't know about you, but to me that is a very welcomed addition to the PS5. Using the actual keyboard that shows up on a console with your controller takes forever. And if you're going to be able to use voice dictation to do this instead, as well as if this works well, basically everything you say it's going to come out perfectly. I mean, that's going to be a huge upgrade for sharing things. It's going to just make it a lot easier overall. I was skeptical of that mic on the PS5 controller when they first announced it because I'm thinking about how annoying it's going to be when playing online games. When everybody has access to a mic right away, you're going to have like kids and just people who want to be toxic or want to cause shit in the games and just taking away from the experience from a lot of people. But now when they're showing stuff like this off and I see the actual use cases as to how that mic will improve my experience on the PS5, I'm all for it. I'm happy for that. With something like this, it means that that's a great feature added to the PS5 DualSense controller. But yeah, then they just ended off here by turning off the console, and this is what you're going to see when you turn off the console. But yeah, I mean, to me overall, this wasn't everything that's going to be in the PS5 UI. Obviously, there's going to be lots more features that we haven't seen yet and that they're going to add and update and things like that going forward. But as a first look, my initial impressions on this is that it is a very sleek looking UI. They made good updates to it from the PlayStation 4, and I am very excited about this to get my hands on it, test it out, to see how smooth it runs and things like that. Now all we have to do is wait a couple more weeks to get the actual console in our hands. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments below. What do you think about the first look of the PlayStation 5 UI? Do you think it looks good? Are you not happy with it? What do you think is the coolest feature that they showed off in this PS5 UI reveal? I would really love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that thumbs up button. If you're new to this channel and you like what you see, maybe hit that subscribe button, help the channel grow. I appreciate all the support. Thank you guys all for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.